Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to do topspin with a tennis ball. So the first thing we need to do to get that magical feel of topspin is we need the feel to be real. Once you can feel topspin, then all the magic happens. So what I want you first to do is not to have a racket in your hand. I want you to really think about your hand as a tennis racket and how you're going to feel that, and make sure that you are giving yourself like a carpet burn. It should burn, and you want to have the correct angle. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that your hand is in a push-up position. We don't want a weak wrist as we're approaching. We don't want to be like doing a lot of wrist and upswinging like this, like I see some people do. What you want is that you want this to be set but relax at the same time. So you don't want a lot of tension in your wrist either. Okay, so I call this the push-up position. Then what you want to do is come beneath that ball and scrape it all the way from the top of your hand down, scraping the ball over and over again till you feel that thing burn. Then that's the feeling of topspin. I can even see some fuzz coming off of the ball. So that feel is starting to become real for me. The next thing I like to do is I like to do something called net clicks. So again, if I do a good job on the net clicks, I'm gonna hear a clicking sound. I'm not gonna feel like a thud and I got stuck, okay? So a lot of the topspin is about feeling that scraping of the ball. Okay, so here's the net. What I love about the net is that the height of the net strap is basically about the size of a tennis ball. So it's a really good thing to focus on. And I like my students not to take big whacks at the net in the beginning. It's to be very close to the racket. Make sure that you're in that right grip. It's either a semi-western or an eastern grip. The string should be facing the ground. And then what you want to do is try and make a nice clicking sound. If you get stuck, it's going to sound like that. That means you open up your racket face and the ball is going to fly. If you get a nice click, then you know you're getting nice topspin. Okay, and look how short the backswing is there, nice and short. And then as you build your confidence up, now again, what triggers the action is the hip. You initiate the hip and then you try and make that click. Initiate the hip, try and make that click, and try and reach out far over the net. Your arm should straighten out. See how my arm is straight out as I do that? So that's a great thing. And then the final thing that you can do to make this be real is you can then back up a little bit and then see if you can make the ball spin up and down into the court. Let's take a look. All right, guys, so watch this. I'm gonna basically make sure, again, my strings are facing the ground, and I'm gonna put the ball out. I'm gonna try and brush it up and down. You can really see that ball spin. Watch the path of the ball. And what's great about this is it forces you to add that action on the ball, and you know you have toss when you can see it go up and in the court. So give that a try. Good luck, and we'll see you all in the next video.